Morning folks, it is Monday. We are on our way down to GroundsFest. Just left Perth, left sharp this morning, so GroundsFest is tomorrow, so we're just travelling today, make sure we're down there, and yeah, looking forward to a couple of days at GroundsFest. Came down the road so far. We're in Levens Hall. Sam, J Rocky, is down here just now. Coincidentally, we were literally just passing by, so I thought we'd pop in for a little bit of a break and come and see this place, which is pretty cool. I was just saying to Enrico about how coming away from the team and leaving the guys to it, although I do trust them fully to crack on and do the job, kind of left Kyle and Damien in charge as I've left. I still have that anxiety. Should I really need to hear from them at the end of the day? For my own peace of mind, I would rather know. But I think that, coupled with the fact that winter is around the corner and I'm trying to crack on with the yard, I'm trying to get that done, I'm trying to build a bit of a cushion in the bank and stuff, and it's just, yeah, there's a lot going on. Morning folks, it is Monday. We are on our way down to GroundsFest. Just left Perth, left sharp this morning, so GroundsFest is tomorrow, so we're just travelling today, make sure we're down there, and yeah, looking forward to a couple of days at GroundsFest. GroundsFest, for people that don't know, is essentially like a trade show for the grounds maintenance industry. We've went to it for the last couple of years. This will be the third year I think it's been on, and yeah, it's quite a good couple of days. Lots of stuff to look at, like-minded people to speak to and meet, and yeah, just quite looking forward to it, to be honest. So,
anything specific you're looking forward to see?
Well, of course we'll be seeing the team Crest down there, and see what they've got, if they've got any sort of new bits of kit out, and yeah, just window shopping, I think is the word, because we're trying to save some money. So yeah, we'll go and see what is down there and see what we can get up to. Well, we've came down the road so far. We're in Levens Hall. Sam, J Rocky, is down here just now. Coincidentally, we were literally just passing by, so I thought we'd pop in for a little bit of a break and come and see this place, which is pretty cool. Never heard of it before in my life, but apparently it's home to some of the oldest topiary. Check on there. Why are you holding my boyfriend's hand?
Good fishing bone, maybe?
Maybe that's what it is.
Did you miss your boyfriend much?
I did. So glad I found him.
We're back together now.
It's alright. It's like a
Travel the length of Scotland from Elmia.
Outlander. Have you ever seen Outlander?
I've seen Outlander, yeah. It's nothing like Outlander, though.
It is. So we're just down in England pricing up a job here. We're going to be about 50 grand
at least.
Just for a trim, plus VAT. So
what's your thought on the hedging
speculate to
skills?
accumulate. It's not your customer's responsibility to do business.
Cheers for popping in that.
Goodbye, Mr. Gerald.
See you later, mate. You take care.
We're waiting for the
Best
next
of luck with
video.
him. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll get you in. You know that.
He's mine.
Yeah. See we choose today.
So we're back on the road. We are 3 hours away from the hotel. Should get there around 5 o'clock. The guys today are cracking on with the usual grass cutting route at the start of the week, and then also some hedge trimming. We're also getting our sort of annual hedge trims booked in, catching them a bit earlier than we did last year, just to try and beat the frost and beat the cold weather, which is obviously not great for the hedges and topiaries and stuff. So this will be Enrico's first experience at GroundsFest, or any trades show, I guess, in this industry.
I'm excited.
You excited, right?
Yeah.
I guess being the transparent character I am, and sharing, I guess, the journey in these vlogs and in business. I was just saying to Enrico about how coming away from the team and leaving the guys to it, although I do trust them fully to crack on and do the job, kind of left Kyle and Damien in charge. As I've left, I still have that anxiety. We're sort of coming into that time of year now where I've got to start thinking about the winter and trying to plan ahead and trying to be as tactical as possible, trying to watch finances and stuff and making sure that we're not, overspending. We're trying to develop the yard, and we're also trying to save money for that sort of winter cushion just in case we get really bad weather. So I've got a lot going on in my mind right now, and it is quite difficult. You kind of go into that sort of survival mode, I guess. It's like your priorities change, if that's what I mean. Like, as much as I do like coming down here, I'm getting spammed.
I'll show them.
This is why I harp on so much about trying to build systems into the business and procedures and stuff to be in place so that when you're not there, that you can take a step back and it operates by itself. I obviously had a bit of organisation. In fact, it's actually good going away. Like, as much as I feel anxious right now and like question myself, like, why am I going down here? It is a good practice. It's good practice to get away. It almost forces you to be sort of forward thinking and plan ahead, because planning ahead is something that I struggle with. Whether it's my ADHD thing or it's just something I've just never really been able to do. So structure and organisation, as much as I crave it, I've always struggled to implement. So going away forces you to do that, because otherwise it would just be chaos. So the guys have got a structure and a route that they're to follow, but it's just still having that involvement and being there for them if they need me and stuff. I'm still getting obviously messages and that from clients, and it's hard to kind of switch off from it. This isn't really a holiday, so it's not really a big deal. So I've obviously set up with Kyle and Dam what they're going to be doing, and they will then sort of direct the team and stuff. And I also just asked just for an update at the end of each day, just to see how things got on, just for my own peace of mind. Now, whether that's something that I shouldn't have to do or I need to work on in terms of my own sort of anxiety and stuff like that, should I really need to hear from them at the end of the day? For my own peace of mind, I would rather know, but the minor details and stuff, if I didn't trust them, I wouldn't be leaving them to it, put it that way. So yeah, I think it's more of like an internal thing, and it's a mental sort of battle that you've got to overcome. But I think that, coupled with the fact that winter is around the corner and I'm trying to crack on with the yard, I'm trying to get that done, I'm trying to build a bit of a cushion in the bank and stuff, and it's just, yeah, there's a lot going on. We've still got I guess a couple months before the weather really turns bad, but it's hard to believe that it's September already, because people might think, look at me and thinking, right, I'm going down south and I'm leaving the team to it, it must be all great and hunky-dory, but I would be lying to you if I didn't say how I felt about it all. And there's other aspects to it as well. There's other things that just play a big factor in the whole thing. But ultimately, it's a battle that you've got to sort of fight internally. Trust the guys, trust your instinct, and trust that it'll all be okay. And then also just try and go down and enjoy this. It's something that in previous years I've always enjoyed. I like coming down here, meeting like-minded individuals. Last year a few guys came up to me and said that we watched the videos and stuff. I'd imagine there's going to be more people that might, you know, be watching or following along the journey, so it'd be cool to sort of see people. I've already had a few people message me saying, are you going to GroundsFest, what day will you be there, and that. So yeah, not very many industry specific shows, so it's always good to try and make the effort to go down to them when we get a chance. We're currently stuck in traffic right now on the M6.
Shoes for their feet, we wined them and dined them. They ate all our meat, and they slept in the house of MacDonald.
So are you excited for today?
I'm excited to get into the hotel. Methinks. It's been a long drive.
Yeah.
Let's go. Morning, folks. It is GroundsFest day. It's Tuesday morning. It's 8:45. We're just heading down to Stoneleigh Park now. We had a few hours to ourselves last night, so we just kind of got dinner, chilled out, and I got an early night. I'm feeling a little bit groggy this morning. I think I've got a cold coming on. Great fun. But once we got going, it was fine. So we're going to get in, see what's about, probably grab a coffee or something because we've not had any breakfast. It's looking like a beautiful day for the first day of GroundsFest, so we'll go and see what it's all about. Well, certainly made a statement this year. A big statement. Crest are bringing more robots out. We're going to take over.
Hi, as well, Ben.
Hi, how you doing, James? I know
It's hard to come to these shows, isn't it now? Like, well, obviously it's different to you because you can have a look at the bigger stuff.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm just down for it's more of the social aspect. They've made a fair statement this year, haven't they? Every year it's
I
just
haven't
got
even
bigger.
walked past this point yet.
I know. Well, I
I
came straight in and went past it because I hadn't had a coffee, so I was like, I needed coffee first before I socialise with people. Like.
I'm Gary Tully from Crest. I represent North UK and Ireland. We've had a fantastic time meeting existing customers, showing them what's coming along for 2026. 2026 is shaping up to be a really important year for us with some of the innovation that we will launch and continue to launch. We're looking forward actually for GroundsFest 2026 to introduce more products.
My #1 fan here.
Does this mean I'm going to be on the vlog?
Oh, I have to be, yeah.
Our friend from Wales.
From Wales.
Very far away.
It's definitely the way forward. Like, you see the guys in their hands and that at the end of the day.
Oh,
like
yeah.
fingers and that, like that.
Yeah.
It's not great.
It's when you're using, like, you know, when you're hedge cutting and you hold it too tight.
Yeah.
That white knuckle.
Oh, I've get it all the time, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Andrew. Yes.
Phone vibrator.
Yes. I did actually used to do the tools.
Once upon a time.
I was a slave.
Watch your stuff, I'm a fan.
Oh, spot on, mate. Thank you. Appreciate that.
How's it going? It's Jack from Cut Crew, also today as Technology. This is our first year exhibiting at GroundsFest. It's been fantastic. We've connected with some really like-minded people and been able to showcase what we're doing and what we do. It's good to catch up with everyone in the industry. And yeah, it's been a good year. I'll definitely come back next year, but this has been great. Just to kind of get out of the house for one, and two, generate some leads. So yeah, it's been a great day.
So I was actually introduced to Crest themselves at GroundsFest last year, and that's when we started the relationship together. Loved the look of the tools, loved the whole commercial aspect of it, the fact that it is tailored to the sort of commercial user, which is ourselves. We're using these machines commercially every day, catering for a lot of clients in a lot of big, large open areas. They just seem to get better and better every year. As you can see, they've got quite the range of batteries and a lot of modular charging solutions. Obviously with this one here, with the cyber capsule, you can it's basically an inverter, so once this is charged up, you can charge your batteries off of this without the need of leads and everything like that. So as long as that's charged for the day, if you're out hedge trimming, that's what we kind of mainly used it on. Can't remember how long we've had it for now, but this in the side of the van, charging the batteries, you know, once they've ran out, has been a game changer. So there is a lot of variety to sort of suit everyone's needs, because not everyone needs a cyber tank. This is the cyber tank. So we've actually got one of these, if you remember from previous video sort of towards the start of the season, but we haven't been able to use it to its full capacity because we had an issue with the cyber tank itself, and I just haven't brought myself to pull it off of the back of the pickup and get it changed, which is my own sort of doing. The way the body is of the van, it was very difficult to sort of bolt it down as it was. It was quite a mission, so the thought of going under the van to try and unbolt it all to get it off, I just haven't got round to doing it with everything else that's going on this year. But when we did use it, we went out for the day, Enrico actually came and filmed it. It was a great bit of kit. The fact that we didn't have any sort of petrol hand tools, the only petrol machine we had there was the ride-on mower, and everything else was Crest, the blower, the strimmers, the push mowers. Yeah, so that was my first proper sort of hands-on experience with the cyber tank and going out without any petrol, which was quite liberating, I must say. A lot of people ask me, like, if I hadn't been sent out these bits of kit to try and document, would I buy it? The only reason why I wouldn't have bought it at the time is because we have basically got everything in petrol. So we have got strimmers, hedge trimmers not so much, we've always kind of used battery hedge trimmers, but strimmers, blowers, mowers, everything has sort of been petrol, just because the sort of work that we do, we require stuff that's going to last a good while and run for a good length of time without having to sort of refill. But now, since using Crest and having actually had an experience with this, yes, we certainly would eventually move over to battery, full battery. I've always liked battery stuff, but I've always kind of said it's not fully there yet. But with this is the attraction for me to Crest. The tools and everything is great. They have such a wide range of machinery and tools that it is great. But this alone is a selling point because it gives you modular charging on the go, which is massive if you're out cutting grass and maintaining properties all day long. Petrol stuff is great, okay? You know, you can't really beat the performance of it, but vibrations, you know, noise, pollution, fumes, everything like that. This is definitely the future because when you're using a strimmer all day, your fingers end up feeling it. So,
hi, I'm Chris Bennett, one of the directors at GroundsFest. Super happy with the way that our 2025 edition has gone down. We've had more exhibitors, we've had more visitors through the door, we've had some really exciting features, great demonstrations outside, super educational programs indoors, and it's been really great to see everyone with a smile on their face. Plus, we had a really good night at the festival last night with some live music, some street food and some drinks, and it really brought everyone together. So watch this space for 2026 because we've got even more exciting features lined up, and we can't wait to see you there.
So guys, it is the end of day one at GroundsFest 2025. What a day. I'm knackered, to be honest. Met a lot of cool people, a lot of people that sort of watch the channel and watch the journey. So to everyone who's kind of stopped and said hello, thank you. It's a very humbling experience, I must say. The festival is currently going on inside. We've just taken a bit of a breather just to have a wee wander around while it's quiet. This is the third year of GroundsFest, and every year has been a vast improvement. And I can imagine next year is going to be even better. Not sure if we're going to come in tomorrow before we head up the road. Want to try and get home. It's an 8-hour drive, so we might come in for an hour or so just to have a wee wander around again, catch other things that we didn't catch today, and yeah, overall been a worthwhile trip, I'd say. Crest have obviously blown it out of the park again. Quite a statement they made as you walk into the through the main gates. It's just really cool to see how much time and investment that goes into setting up and making a good show. So there's not many of these shows around, so I always do try and come down to it every year. Meet like-minded individuals, network, see what kit there is to buy. There's always something to look at, and yeah, it's always a worthwhile journey. GroundsFest 2025, over and out.
Subscribe to Ben's vlog, comes out every Sunday.